Oil changes feel like the easiest maintenance in the world. Drain the old oil, pour in the new stuff, tighten a few things, and be done. But most engine-killing mistakes happen right after an oil change. All it takes is one small oversight, a seal not seated right, a measurement slightly off, or a step skipped because you thought it didn't matter. So before you turn a simple oil change into a blown engine or a four-figure repair bill, let me tell you about the 10 things you should never do after an oil change, and make sure to not miss the #1 tip at the end that even experienced mechanics forget, and to prevent your oil from backfiring. 10. The cold drain mistake. Most people think an oil change starts when you grab the wrench, but the real damage starts way before that. There's one tiny step almost everyone skips, and skipping it means half your dirty oil never even leaves the engine. Draining your oil while the engine is cold sounds harmless, but it quietly ruins the whole purpose of an oil change. Cold oil is thick, slow, and sticky. Instead of flowing out in one clean stream, it clings to your engine walls, your pan, and every corner it can hide in. So when you pull the drain plug on a cold engine, a huge portion of that sludge-filled oil stays behind, then instantly mixes with the fresh oil you just poured in. It means that you're driving away with new oil that's already contaminated. The fix takes 5 minutes. Just start the engine, let it idle, and warm the oil slightly. No revving, no driving, just let it loosen up. Warm oil flows fast, carries dirt out with it, and gives your engine a real reset instead of a half-clean job. Skip this step, and your fresh oil starts to get dirty. Do it right, and your engine stays cleaner, smoother, and healthier, especially over long mileage. And trust me, if you think this mistake is subtle, the next one is responsible for destroying engines even quicker. 9. The dry ring dilemma. This mistake is so tiny most people don't even see it happen, but it's responsible for more oil leaks than anything else during an oil change. The leak usually doesn't start immediately. It waits and shows up only after pressure builds, the engine heats up, and suddenly your fresh oil is dripping out like the car is crying for help. And almost nobody realizes that one dry rubber ring caused it. Your oil filter's O-ring is the only thing keeping pressurized oil inside your engine, and that rubber seal hates being installed dry. If you screw it on without lubrication, the O-ring drags against the metal, twists, grabs, or even micro tears without you noticing. The seal looks fine at first, but once the engine reaches operating temperature, the rubber expands unevenly and oil starts escaping. The fix is embarrassingly simple, and yet almost every beginner skips it. Before installing the filter, just dip a finger into clean oil and run a thin coat around the O-ring. That tiny film of oil lets the filter glide into place, seat evenly, and seal under pressure exactly the way it's designed to. It also prevents the dreaded O-ring weld, where a dry seal bonds itself to the engine block like superglue, turning your next oil change into a wrestling match. And for maximum safety, always wipe the mounting surface clean, because one grain of dirt can ruin the seal. 8. The empty filter fiasco. Here's a mistake almost nobody talks about, but every engine feels it instantly. Because when you start your car with a dry filter, something happens inside the engine that no warning light can save you from. When you install a new oil filter, it's completely empty. The moment you turn the key, your engine is begging for oil, but the filter has to fill up first. And during those first few seconds, there's almost no oil pressure. No lubrication, no protection. It's just metal rubbing against metal. Mechanics call this a dry start. And while 1 or 2 won't destroy your engine overnight, repeat it over years of oil changes, and you're shaving off thousands of miles of engine life without ever seeing smoke or hearing a sound. Luckily, the fix is simple. Before installing the new filter, pour a small amount of fresh oil inside. Don't fill it to the top, just enough to soak the filter element. Then lightly coat the gasket with oil. This tiny step makes sure the filter is ready the moment the engine cranks. Oil pressure builds instantly, and all your internal parts stay protected right from the start. Yes, it can get a little messy, but a couple drops of oil on your fingers is nothing compared to a worn-out camshaft or failing oil pump later. 7. The wrong oil trap. Most people think oil is just, well, oil, but with modern cars, that assumption can destroy an engine faster than any driving mistake. And the scary part? you won't notice the damage immediately. Your engine will run, sound normal, and quietly eat itself from the inside until it's too late. And here's the real danger. Using oil that's too thick or too thin doesn't just make your engine feel off. It slowly turns every drive into a countdown. Too thin and your engine loses protection, metal scraping on metal until the repair bill hits $1,500 to $3,000. Too thick and your engine struggles to circulate oil at all, starving itself until it overheats, knocks, or straight up seizes. It won't happen overnight. There's no dramatic warning light, no smoke show, nothing. Just silent wear building up until one day, the engine finally gives up. That's why choosing the right oil grade isn't a nice detail. It's the difference between a car that lasts 200,000 miles and one that dies way too young. 6. The Hulkbolt blunder. It sounds harmless, right? Tightening the drain bolt after an oil change. But the thing is, many people think more torque equals safety. That little bolt isn't designed to withstand superhero strength. And if you're over-tightening it, you might not notice a problem right away. But one day that small mistake could leave you stranded, staring at a damaged oil pan in a wallet that's suddenly much lighter. What truly happens when you crank the drain bolt too hard is that you strip the threads, crack aluminum pans, or even snap the bolt off entirely. That quick oil change suddenly becomes a $200 to $500 repair or more if the pan or threads need replacement. The secret is to use a torque wrench. Most drain bolts need only 20 to 30 foot-pounds of pressure. It's snug, not strained. If you don't have a torque wrench, tighten until it's seated, then give just a small extra twist. If you've over-tightened in the past, don't ignore it. Slow leaks around the bolt are a warning sign. Catch them early, or you could be dealing with a roadside disaster, oil everywhere, engine starving, and a tow bill that'll make you wince. 5. The double gasket disaster. When it comes to oil changes, tiny details can cause massive damage. One of the sneakiest, the double gasket mistake. Most drivers don't even realize it exists until it's too late. Stacking two rubber seals may sound minor, but it can silently destroy your engine's pressure and leave you with a repair bill you weren't expecting. When you twist off the old oil filter, the rubber gasket sticks to the engine block. Then you screw on the new filter, unknowingly stacking two gaskets. The result? The seal fails completely. At first, it's just a few drops of oil, but keep driving and your engine can lose oil pressure, run dry, and suffer severe damage. A problem that could easily cost $1,000 to $2,500 in repairs. The fix is simple. After removing the old filter, check the mounting surface carefully. Run your finger around it to ensure the old gasket isn't still there. It takes seconds, but skipping it can be devastating. And if you think this is the only hidden trap lurking during an oil change, it's not. The next mistake is even more common. 4. The overfill catastrophe. It sounds like extra protection, right? Pouring in a little more oil, just to be safe. But the shocking truth is that too much oil can destroy your engine faster than too little. Overfilling may seem harmless, but the moment that crankshaft meets extra oil, a hidden disaster starts brewing inside your engine. When you overfill, the crankshaft churns the excess oil like a blender. That foamy oil can't lubricate properly, leaving bearings and pistons running dry even though the dipstick shows full. Pressure builds, seals burst, and leaks appear, all from one small oversight. The safe method is simple. Just add oil slowly, checking the dipstick each time, keeping it between the marks, never above. Always park on level ground before checking, a tiny detail that prevents a massive mistake. Remember that while too little oil kills slowly, too much oil can kill fast. 3. The forgotten final check. Most people think the oil change is done the moment the fresh oil goes in, but skipping one tiny final check can undo all your hard work in seconds. Run the engine for a minute, shut it off, and check the level again. Sounds simple, right? But skip it, and you could be driving underfilled without even knowing, setting up serious damage ahead. Here's why it matters. After the oil circulates through the new filter, the dipstick reading changes. The filter soaks up some oil, and suddenly your full tank isn't full at all. Not rechecking means engine parts run without proper lubrication, silently wearing down components. This step also catches leaks early, whether it's a loose drain bolt or a hidden double gasket. A quick 2-minute check can save your engine, your wallet, and a tow truck ride. And if you thought that one was simple to avoid, the next mistake proves just how fast things can spiral out of control. 2. The dashboard denial. Modern cars are smart. They track engine temperature, driving load, and even your habits behind the wheel. That little oil light isn't a suggestion, it's a direct warning from your car. Ignore it, and you're not just skipping an oil change. You're slowly cooking your engine in sludge, while silently affecting resale value and long-term reliability. When drivers usually see the light, they think, "I'll get to it later." That's like ignoring a smoke alarm when smoke is already in the room. Keep driving, and your engine accumulates sludge, wears critical components, and suffers premature failure. Many cars even log skipped oil changes in the ECU, so when it's time to sell, a dealer can instantly check your history. Your resale value takes a hit, and your engine pays the price. The fix is quite simple. Change the oil, reset the monitor, and don't override it. Respect the warning because your dashboard is there to save your engine, not annoy you. Follow it, and you'll enjoy years of reliable service. 1. The wrong break-in ritual. After an oil change, your engine is filled with fresh, slippery oil that hasn't fully circulated. This is the critical few minutes when your engine is most vulnerable. Revving hard, towing a trailer, or pushing your car under heavy load immediately can undo the entire oil change, silently stressing bearings, pistons, and the turbo, all before you've even driven a mile. The fix is to start the engine and let it idle for 2 to 5 minutes to circulate the oil. Drive gently for the first few miles, no hard accelerations, no towing, no high-load driving. This ensures every component is coated and protected before it faces real stress. Skipping this step can lead to premature wear, reduced oil pressure, and even engine damage, especially on modern engines with turbochargers like EcoBoost. Think of it as a mini break every time you refresh the oil. Just a few minutes of care can extend your engine's life by thousands of miles. So there you have it, the top mistakes that can silently destroy your engine right after an oil change. Which one of these mistakes have you almost made, or maybe even made before? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this, make sure to check out our video on how to prevent your Ford from dying young.